Nice work.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do some weather. What do you think of that?
Okay, thanks
All
for
right,
being
no,
here.
not a problem at all. Let's get right to it. Get your forecast. You know, talk about some of the snow that we had here over the past couple of days, and we saw it up on Sandia Peak. Take a look here, and you can see it was interesting up on Sandia Peak earlier with some of that snow across the area. Now we're seeing things obviously quiet up there as we take a look at what's happening across the area. 42 degrees in the metro area. North-northeast winds right now at 16 miles an hour. Temperatures across the state at this point mainly around the teens in Alamosa, 28 in Taos, 38 in Las Vegas, down across the south, 30s, 40s, and 50s across the southern portion of the state. Let's take a look here at what's going on with this system that's coming through tonight. The main impact is going to be cooler temperatures. So as this thing kicks through overnight and into tomorrow morning, look what happens to our temperature statewide as opposed to the highs we had today. Here in the metro, going to be 7 degrees cooler, 8 degrees cooler in Santa Fe, 12 degrees cooler out in Raton, same deal in Roswell, 8 degrees cooler in Carlsbad, but it doesn't last long. A westerly flow takes over on Sunday. That starts to boost temperatures back up again, and by the middle of next week, take a look at how much we warm up across the state. It's a nice warming trend all the way through about Wednesday, and then we've got a much bigger storm as a possibility with some cold air coming up by the end of next week. As we take a look at the satellite and radar, you'll notice those clouds around the four corners. That's that weather disturbance. Again, not packing a lot of juice, not packing a lot of dynamics that can help produce precipitation, but it will drag in that cool air. So here's the breakdown through the weekend and into next week. Overnight tonight, some clearing skies, especially in the southern two-thirds of the state, and then nice but cooler for tomorrow with that northwesterly flow across the state. And then we shift the flow out to the west throughout Sunday and through a good portion of early next week. So you know what happens when that happens. We talk about it all the time. We tend to see those temperatures start to work their way back up again, and that's exactly how it's going to be. And then what we're going to track here is the possibility of a more significant storm coming in our direction by about Thursday or Friday next week. And in fact, as you look at southern Colorado's forecast, quiet until we get to the end of next week, and then we've got a shot at picking up the snow. Meanwhile, across the rest of the four corners, places like Farmington, Grant, Gallup for tomorrow, temperatures mainly in the 30s, mostly sunny skies throughout the rest of the weekend and into the beginning of next week. Across the southwest looks good here, mostly sunny, 58 in, well, 53 in Las Cruces actually. It'll be 58 eventually though. You can bet by around Monday it will be. 50 in TRC and 53 in Silver City. As we get out over into the southeast, temperatures here 40s and 50s, mostly sunny skies, breezy conditions. Meanwhile, up to the northeast, temperatures here are going to end up topping out a bit cooler for tomorrow. 30s, Capuline, 30s in Mora, and 37 in Las Vegas. Meanwhile, over into the northern mountains, well, we're dealing with temperatures to start that are going to be pretty cold, single-digit stuff, and then topping out in the 30s and then warming as we head throughout the rest of the weekend and into the beginning of the next work week. East Mountains temperatures high 30s, low 40s, cool in the morning, very nice afternoon, and then looking good here in the metro area as well. Temperatures in the low 40s, but we'll see them jump up beyond tomorrow into the high 40s to wrap the weekend and into the mid 50s by Wednesday before we've got a shot at bringing in some more moisture. And one of the downsides of using your cell phone as the way that you communicate with the station is when your cell phone freezes up because of the temperatures and it no longer works, you have no idea what the anchors are thinking or saying or whether you've gone way over on weather time. So I'll just kick it back to you guys and tell you we're at the Jingle Bell Run. If you want to come down here to Old Town, we're going to be here throughout the evening raising money, obviously, for the Arthritis Foundation of New Mexico. It affects a lot of people in this state. Back to you guys.
All right, good
Thank you,
job.
Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Sports is next.
Stay with us.